Well, I don't think we'll add 3 players. I think most likely that it's closer to 1. And, but I think most importantly is we feel very good about this team that is in place.
Anything that Blue Jays GM Ross Atkins says usually doesn't go over well with fans, but those comments in particular that he said this week about the roster for the upcoming season, they're not sitting well. Fans still reeling with the disappointment of not getting Shohei Ohtani, to the Blue Jays not being extremely active in the offseason, to still dealing with the pain of that disappointing end to the wild card series against Minnesota. But in all reality, what moves could they still make leading into spring training next month?
I think Blue Jays fans right now are dreaming for Cody Bellinger. He's the guy. He's going to be really expensive, but if the Blue Jays are looking to make one more big swing, I mean, Bellinger checks all the boxes for the Blue Jays. He's an exceptional outfielder. He can also play first base. He's a left-handed hitter, hits for power, former MVP. I mean, he would be perfect.
Bellinger high and deep to right, going back Springer to the wall. It is gone.
That would be perfect and also very expensive. He's reportedly looking for around $200 million over several years. And when it comes to money, Matt Chapman, who won another Gold Glove for his work at third base, tested out free agency and declined the Jays' qualifying offer and is yet to sign with the team. One, are you surprised he's still a free agent? And is there still any chance he could potentially come back to the Jays?
So I think right now, Chapman is holding out for that $100+ million contract. 5 years, or more. It certainly is possible that he returns to Toronto, but I would temper Blue Jays fans' expectations. It's not going to be Chapman and Bellinger. It might be, one of those guys.
The Jays haven't had a lot of moves in the offseason. They re-signed outfielder Kevin Kiermaier and utility player Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. How are you feeling about this team, and are they any better?
So last year, the issue was Toronto's all-star players didn't play like all-stars. So when we look at the lineup for 2024, it's not really about the Kevin Kiermaiers and the Isaiah Kiner-Falefas. It's about Vlad Guerrero Jr., George Springer, Alejandro Kirk, Bo Bichette. Those guys, minus Bichette, really all underperformed last season. And so they need to be more explosive in 2024.
When it comes to All-Stars in Toronto, the NBA just announced the first return of All-Star voting by fans for the All-Star game in Indiana next week, and no Raptors have finished in the top 10 so far. For City News, I'm Lindsay Dunn.